think the biggest challenge in the culinary industry in San Diego is going to be the labor. The labor force is not very dense, but the number of new restaurants opening, there's just always going to be a lack of labor and skilled labor. We use product as far up as Fresno, but that's about as far as it goes. We have vans that go up to the Santa Monica Farmers Market and pick up from it. At the Santa Monica Farmers Market, they have availability to like 20, 30 different farms. And then our produce company brings them down here. We're able to shop that. But we also have, a lot of small farms that actually even deliver to us. Like, our tomatoes come from a local guy who's right up the street. And then we do a lot of business with another lady who's just here in Escondido. And then we have fishermen that, call us up the night before. They're like, we're going out fishing tomorrow. We expect to catch this, this, and this. What do you want? And then we let them know, and they'll bring us the fish in the morning. So everything we're doing is super fresh. Our menu is very seasonal, and that's what drives us. Whatever's available, local, fresh, is what drives us. So, the people from the races get used to having certain dishes this time of year. A special tomato dish, or the stone fruit, peaches, nectarines, apricots, and they usually find it here this time of year because that's what we're working. We're working seasonally, and that stuff's always available during this time of year. So I would describe my cuisine by saying that it's, driven by a culture that, I had a vision of creating here, but then, I surrounded myself with people who had a similar vision. So the cuisine is actually driven by my employees, people that have been here a long time. And then, obviously it's like, the farm to table philosophy, which is, if you aren't doing that by now, you're kind of behind the times. So. And I love Del Mar. I live right up the street. My whole life's around this restaurant, and you have to live and breathe a restaurant all the time, 24/7. And I feel like I do that. I love this restaurant like I love another child. Well, I'm of a different mindset because I enjoy working hard in the kitchen, and I don't really get out in the dining room much. I mean, I know it's a real popular thing these days to get about the dining room. But for me personally, the way I work is I like to work with my guys in the kitchen, side by side, making sure everything's right. And then at the end of the night, if there's a few people left in the dining room, I might come out and make the circuit. But I think, one of the things that I'd tell them before they even got into the business is it's a very, very long process to become a chef. And it's a lot of, when your friends are off and playing, and, your family's doing Christmas together, and you got to be working. And there's a lot of years of that. So if you aren't prepared to sacrifice for your love of cooking, then it might not be the best profession for you. A lot of people find that out after they put 2-3 years in. They're like, I can't keep doing this. So I think it's important to know that going in. And that's what I tell all the young people who want to talk to me about, like a career in as a chef. I usually try to discourage them first, because the ones, if you don't discourage them, they probably are the ones that might be able to make it. I'm Schroeder for BehindTheKitchen.com.